Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to one more video in our YouTube channel MyCryptoPal, and I hope you guys are in some good trades and profits. We gave some trade ideas in the last trading video series, and you can see that we waited patiently yesterday for Bitcoin to come and hit those levels. And then we have entered three, four trades: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Phantom, Sol, and Rune. These are the trades which I have taken, and I've shared some of them on Twitter and in the Telegram channel. And I gave a call as well in the Telegram channel when I was taking the longs. Now, this video will basically focus on Bitcoin long-term next week trading ideas. And if you want to trade Bitcoin over the weekend, what are the levels you need to watch for and be careful about? Because I don't trade over weekend, so I'll be not there to guide you, or I'll not come up with a video over the weekend. So this video is going to cover everything. We're going to do a little focused on Bitcoin's price action, and we are going to prepare ourselves for the upcoming week. Okay, but mostly we'll focus on weekend trading ideas, and watch this video again and again, because I'll teach you in this video how to do technical analysis from scratch on Bitcoin chart. Now I'll keep this video very basic, and I'll not give you much information because you'll be confused, but I'll give you important information which can be used to improve technical analysis, and I'll show you what I do, and I hope you can pick something from it and improve your analysis. Yeah. So coming to the chart over here, you can see we are on the daily chart of Bitcoin. Now you would want to identify the environment we are in. Okay. So are we bullish or are we bearish? So normally when I come in the morning, I just hide all my drawings and I start fresh till I determine the environment, and then I switch on my drawings and see what has changed and what has not changed. Okay, now you can see Bitcoin is still in a continuous downtrend over here. You can see that this is the first trend line over here. It needs to overcome, okay, for any uptrend to start. You can see it is already overcoming this, and we are in a support zone now. Because of this, we have taken a long entry on Bitcoin. If you want to draw a support from down, you can see that this area 21,886 is a very good support region, because you can see that two trend lines are crossing over here, and there is a lot of support in this area. Okay, so even if this long fizzles out, then we'll take profits on this long, and we'll wait for Bitcoin to come and hit those levels. Okay, now after this trend line crosses, we'll think about this trend line, because this is the macro trend line. Till Bitcoin is above these levels over here, we cannot assume that the bull run is going to start. As you can see that this is the major resistance over here. Yeah, so we'll see how it does, but so far this is the daily time frame. You only need to do these things. Okay, do not overdo your drawings on daily time frames. Of course you can mark your supports here, here, and here, but these supports are irrespective for us now, because we have not reached that level yet. Okay, now let's move on to 8 hours analysis. You can see in 8 hour time frame, you can see the parallel channel forming more clearly. Let me just delete this, and let me just reduce the opacity of this, so we can use this, but not to the full extent. Yeah. You can see that you can identify the parallel channel quite well, and because we are using Heikin-Aishi charts, you can see trend reversals quite clearly over here. However, I want to draw the parallel channels mostly on 4 hours, because I think that 4 hour is the chart where which gives you the maximum information. So there are two, three ways of drawing the channel over here. Either you can draw it like this by joining this high, and extend it, or you can join this two high and extend it. Okay, if we join this two high and extend it, you can see that this is not going to serve any purpose to us, uh, because we are not there yet. Okay, so okay, one target over here can be the top, and one target is the mid. Okay, and you can see that this is the trend line which is coming in 4 hours. Yeah, and Bitcoin might reject again from this trend line, okay, which is coming in around 300 to 400 region. Okay, so this can be the first take profit area for the longs you are in. And then if it crosses over here and finds support, then we can think about higher time frames. But it is highly unlikely that this is going to happen. I still believe that Bitcoin is going to go up a little bit, hit the golden pocket area over here and come down to test this area, because you can see this area is offering maximum confluence of supports. So on the 4-hour time frame, if you think that this is the parallel channel you want to be in, then focus on this parallel channel. Okay, now your channel drawing is entirely up to you. You need to set up your channels according to your own trading plan. So I'll have no suggestions in that. However, if you just drop this channel down, then you can see that this is also not serving any purpose to us. Only one thing it is giving us is the support level over here. Okay, so what I will do is I will join these two bottoms because I'm looking for support areas. Yeah, so I need to join these two bottoms and then draw the channel over here, and then I'll just try to align this wherever it fits. Okay, I'll just try to fit this high over here and then just extend it. Okay, so this is the parallel channel I'll go by, because you can see we got very good support over here, very good rejection over here, and once it was above this channel, it took off. Okay, so now we are approaching the middle of the channel again, and if we reject over this area over here, then we are going to come and test this part of the channel again, or we are going to come give a fake out over here and then go up. Okay, 2 3 scenarios might happen over here, but let's just take it level by level. Yeah, so this is the 4 hourly time frame for Bitcoin, showing you how to draw the parallel channel. Now let's go to the 2 hourly. Now 2 hourly is very helpful in figuring out swing trading. Okay, so if you are in a swing trade, then you want to see that how is your 2 hourly doing. Now as you can see that yesterday night we got some divergence, very good bullish divergence over here. That is why I gave a long call over here. You can see price was putting a lower high, and RSI was putting a higher high over here. Okay, now because of this we entered the trade, the long trade, and you can see now we are in some very good profits already. 3.5%, 3.2% on Bitcoin only. Other coins are doing even better. Yeah, so you can see that the first rejection point will be here, and then we can shift from there. Yeah. Now this is the 2 hourly time frame, which shows you clearly that we are getting support from the middle of the channel, because we are getting support little bit before the price hits the channel. That means that a lot of buyers are stepping in. That is why you're getting bullish divergence on higher time frames like 2 hours and so on. But that is no certainty. Okay, it can again reject from here because weekends are coming. So because of low volume trading, there will be a lot of spikes up and down like this, and we can anticipate it to come and test this channel again. And if it fails, then this will act as resistance and we go to this level. Okay, now the simple thing over here is to identify that where is the liquidity present. Okay, because 2 hour charts will show you liquidity areas for the swing trading ideas. Okay, so you can see that the first area of liquidity is here, because there are a lot of vector candles over here. Now I'll explain you what is the meaning of vector candles in subsequent videos, but for now the first level of interest for buyers will be somewhere around here. Okay, if this level breaks, then this is the only area which is left, which is coming around 19,000, yeah, 19,100 or something. So these are the two areas where there is ample of liquidity to the downside. Okay, now if we go upside, you can see for smaller swing trade ideas, this will be the first liquidity tap area, this will be the second liquidity tap area, and if we clear this two area, then you can see there is ample of liquidity on top. Okay, like you can huge amount of zone over here. Yeah, so this is the biggest liquidity which it can grab before going down. Now that is why we came up with the prediction that let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I'll show it more clearly to you. Yeah, So you can see that after you have marked all these, let's just reduce a little bit opacity. It is getting too much to the eye. Yeah, like you can see after you've marked everything, you need to you have to put some fib levels and see how it is doing. Okay, so now if this is my wave down, then I would expect Bitcoin to at least come and tap this zone. You can see the golden pocket is aligning perfectly with our liquidity zone over here. So if you want to see it from an ABC perspective, it can come over here, tap the higher areas, take this whole liquidity in this area, and then it can proceed down to take the lower liquidity. Yeah, you can see the 1.618 is coming here. So it can get a lot of support from this trend line, which is coming over here, which you know that is a macro trend line, and bottom of the channel will offer a very good support area. So it can come here, put in a lower low, and you can take a trade from this swing failure. Yeah, it can go up like this. Okay, so this will be one idea. You can see that how I'm building up my chart slowly, and you don't need to draw thousands of support lines to figure out what is going to happen. Don't make your charts messy, because that will only hinder you from seeing price action. Nothing else is going to happen. Okay, now in the 1 hour time frame, if you can see that if this correction happens, then our macro ABC focus, which was like this, that we were saying that this is the ABC. On the basis of this, we took a short from here, and we took profits from the shorts. I took profits from the short because I was quite happy with the profits I was in, and I don't want to lose the profits because I can see the market trying to go up again. Okay, so from this macro area, you can see that if you take this as your major wave, then and you draw a fib on it. Let me just delete this small fib so it will be more clear. Yeah, if you draw fib on it, you can see that it has tapped our 0.618 region and it has gone up. Okay, so the first rule of such a pattern is to tap the 0.618. If it finds support, it will go back to test higher areas, grab some liquidity, and then proceed down further to the 0.382 level. Okay, that is how the structure works. So let me just make it more simple for you. Like I always say, join three waves to make one wave. So first wave, second wave, third wave, join them. This will become one wave. Then first wave, second wave, three wave, join them. This will become your second wave, and then you hope for the third wave. Okay, so you can see that if I join this two wave and I delete everything else, you can see that suddenly it becomes very clear to me, yeah, how the macro forecasting is done. And then this will go and tap the higher liquidity areas over here. Now if you want to extend your parallel channel, you can see that it will hit perfectly here on top. Okay, now markets would have grabbed whatever liquidity is there on top, and this is going to complete our macro ABC, which we were talking about here. Yeah, this will be our B, this will be the A, this will be the B, and then we can come down and expect market to either test lower lows or at least come here and then start the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern to the upside. Now, this is irrelevant now. For now, let's just focus on these levels, and you can see that how slowly I have built up a nice analogy for you. Okay. Now, this is just one scenario. You should always be prepared for 2, 3 scenarios. Like markets can go up from here also, because you don't know which way we are in. Yeah, this can be the A, this can be the B, and we can go to put in a new C. Now, if this happens, then this completes our bigger ABC. Yeah, you can see that in our C wave, there is a subwave again. And then you can see that we can do something like this again. Okay, anything can happen, guys. Yeah, you just need to take it step by step, slowly, and you need to try to take as many trades as possible, but from areas which will offer good trading. Okay, don't just enter setups because you think Bitcoin is going to go up. Now here you can see, because we touched the fifth level of 0.618, that is why we decided to take the trade. You can see 0.618 lines up perfectly with this level, and now we are in a long. Okay, So the first take profit area will be here, and if it crosses over here and finds some support like this, then this will be the major liquidity area where Bitcoin will try to go and hit. If it is coming here and crossing very fast, yeah, and you see that there is no bearish divergence on RSI, then for sure we are going to go and tap the areas over here on the top of the parallel channel. Okay, this will be a fake out. Everyone will think market is going to go up from here, and then they will start reversing quite fast. Okay, but this will happen very fast here. This cannot be a slow price action. This has to happen in a very fast way. Okay, now I hope guys this theory is almost clear to you. Okay, now going to more lower time frame analysis. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame, and let's just delete all this. Yeah, I can see yesterday on the basis of this divergence, you can see that there was a very big divergence on RSI over here. That is why we entered the long. Yeah, you can see prices making lower lows, RSI is making higher highs, higher lows, and yeah, because of this analogy we entered the trade, and now you are in the long position. So what you would want to see is ideally Bitcoin coming here, hitting this uh, uh, this trend line over here, going down, testing this support area again. Yeah, if it finds support here, it will go up, or it will just come here and then go up. Okay, either of the two ways you want to see bearish divergence over here. That means prices putting higher high, and RSI putting lower low. Okay, so you can see RSI is already peaked out now. Okay, so you would expect some correction to happen. Now if you want to know till when, you can just draw such a trend line over here, and you can expect that RSI is going to come, bounce from this trend line and behave something like this. Okay, so this would prove that there is a lower high on RSI and a higher high on price action. So this will be the first bearish sign. Okay, but this is the 15 minutes, so you would want to see such a sign on 1 hour time frame before exiting your longs and opening shorts. So I still believe that price will push a little bit more higher and come and tap this area on the 15 minutes time frame, and then it will try to look something like this and go down. Okay, now this is my plan. This is what I will go with, and I hope that this clarifies a lot of things, that how I do my technical analysis every day. Now from this analysis, you see we figured out swing failure ideas for next week, swing trading ideas for next week, and scalping ideas for today's and tomorrow's level of trading, or over the weekend how you are going to trade. Okay, now whatever Bitcoin does, you just need to align it with rest of the coins. You don't need to do analysis on every coin. So when you think Bitcoin is going to peak out, you just go and take profits on other coins. Okay, and you start shorting them. Yeah, and when you think Bitcoin is going to bottom out, you just take out profits from your shorts and you start looking for longs on all coins. Okay, so technical analysis of Bitcoin is the only thing you have to do in the morning, and nothing else. Okay, so this is the trend line you have to keep an eye on. You can see that we are approaching this trend line over here, 23219 on the BTC USDT Binance chart, and yeah, just be careful. Okay, and you're in some good profits already. I will suggest you book some profits, and try to move your stop loss to entry. If it goes down, you can always enter again. Like you see ETH, this is still there, and I hope you're following this strategy, guys, especially for new traders, because this strategy is working beautifully. Yesterday also on the 15, on the 5 minutes chart, you can see there was a divergence over here from which Bitcoin took off. You can see big divergence, price is putting equal highs or lower highs. Yeah, and RSI is putting significantly higher lows. And on the basis of the strategy I gave you, you could have entered this trade yesterday. It was a very good entry on ETH right here. Yeah. So because this happened so fast, my entry was, I put a limit order here, but it did not get filled, so I did not chase the trade. I just waited for it to retrace more, and 1590 I think I got in, and yeah, And you can see that we are already in 5.5% profit on ETH, and this is already a 17.4 is to reward ratio trader. If I just increase my stop loss, 10.8 is to reward trade. Yeah, so if your risk was $100 in this, then that multiplied by 10, $1,000. Yeah, you could have already made $1,000 over here from a $1,000 margin trade. Yeah, so yeah, I hope this helped, guys. This helped you in understanding how I perform my technical analysis. Now, this is very basic idea which I have given you, because if I increase the thoughts that I have in my mind, then this is going to, you're not going to understand much. Okay. So with this, I hope that you enjoy your weekend. We'll come up with one more video today about mistakes of a trader and how to become a consistently profitable trader. What are the tips and tricks you need to master? Now, if you are not if you are new to trading or you are pro in trading, I'll recommend 100%. Please go and watch that video. Do not miss it out. Watch it step by step, because I've given a lot of experience that I have from before in one video. And believe me, if you follow that video, it is going to help you a lot. Okay. So thank you for watching, guys, and stay tuned for upcoming videos. And have a great weekend, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.